guys, it's TMI Tuesday. Isn't that exciting? Yeah. Okay. So, basically, TMI Tuesday today is also known as Octopus Sex Education with Lauren. How exciting! So, basically, one of the questions we received for TMI Tuesday was your first 5 sexual things you think of when you think of an octopus. So, first of all, the first thing I think of is the movie Monsters, which is an indie horror flick, but it's not horrifying at all. It's really stupid. But anyway, basically you hear about these monsters the whole time, and they're apparently really scary, and then you finally see them, and all they do is recharge on the television and then have sex. Yeah, they're giant octopus monsters that don't live in water and run on electricity. I don't know. It's weird. So that's the first thing I think of. Then after that, I think of these wonderful octopus sex facts. First of all, did you know that male octopi have this thing called a mating arm? Which is basically its penis. And it shoves it inside the lady. And, funny story, so, if the lady is being courted by other males and she needs to go out and say, I don't know, get food, he just leaves it in there and she's out getting food and he's just sitting there. I guess she's trying to forage for food. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Also, females prefer larger males and vice versa because more sperm and eggs, respectively. So, if a small male wants to court a female, he'll actually, and she's being courted by a large male, he'll actually pretend to be a female to kind of get in there and have a little romantic outing with the little girl, and then, have sex. Weird. Other situations. Also, if a male is large enough, they'll actually, rather than actually going out to have sex or having the two come together, the male will just shove his penis around his little den and into hers. And after sex, the female literally deteriorates. She just falls apart. Kinda sad. Just bye-bye. Yeah. Weird. Something else I wanted to address was a question that we got that asked if you changed your gender for the day, or if you switched to the opposite gender for a day, what would you do if you never found sex? See, the thing is that gender and sex aren't the same thing. Gender is how you think, so it's how you feel. Personally, I don't feel particularly male or female, so I would call myself androgynous most of the time. Gender can change as well, which is interesting. Sex, however, cannot change without surgery, because sex is down there, and I guess up here sometimes. So basically, sex is chromosomes. Sex is genetic. Gender's not. There's also gender expression, obviously. My gender expression is female, but you can't actually really tell from this one, but usually you can tell that I wear feminine clothing. So that's how I express my gender. So basically, if I were to switch to the opposite gender, I don't know what I would switch to, because what's the opposite of androgynous? And also there are people who don't have a gender, so what's the opposite of that? Everything? Being male, female, androgynous, a cat? What do you do? I don't know. So, and also, if a male becomes a female, that doesn't necessarily mean that his penis disappears and grows a vagina. Next question that I was going to answer was, describe your first crush. And my first crush was this guy named Adam. He's my neighbor. To date, he's still one of the greatest guys I've ever met. We got married when we were 5 and divorced in first grade. It was sad. And then, what makes you like someone or describe your current crush? My current crush is, we're not going to talk about it, but basically the more likely someone is to treat me like shit, the more likely I am to like them. Yeah. It's probably not a good thing. But, what can I do? Other than, not getting into relationships with douchebags and crappy people who treat me poorly. That's about all I've got for you guys, so, that, my friend, was a prostate examination.